Hi, I have to record again because there's no voices now. So, about the embezzlement of our inheritance money, there are two batch. There's one in the US and there's one in Malaysia. So, I'm not going to talk be so general about it. I'm focusing mainly about the one that has happened in Malaysia. So after they used the imposter, the fake marriage, and also they did declare that I'm dead, then they go claim my money. That was initially how they get away with claiming my litigation settlement that was supposed to be given to me. And a developer, I believe is Masing, okay, gifted a house, a bungalow house for me for the deal, overall deal that I have concluded for the release of our real estate deals during that time, I think. And then they gifted a house back to me. But they sold off, this group of red packs that we call them red packs, okay? Red pack. They sold off the house. It's around 2.98 million. They sold it off and they pocketed the sales proceed, I believe. So who are the people? The agent was named, I think, is Jennifer. Who else was selling the house and pocketed the money? I have no idea. Who was behind it to pretend to receive the gift as me? I did not receive that gift. Nobody informed me about it, but I was tipped off by an good Samaritan that this gift was stolen. Okay, and I did the document check, and I found out it was gifted by Masing. Okay, that is one case. Another case will be my own house case. They stolen the title through the fraudulent sales of my house because my house is already under the trust and it's under litigation, mediation. I think. Mm. Litigation or mediation, whichever one. Okay, we basically own the banks assets. Then they are operating under receivership after the collapse of 2019 Ripple crash. Okay, and they go sell off my house fraudulently, targeted me, done by that same group of red packs that try to steal my real estate deals. They thought they managed to steal the deal, but they did not because once we claw back, we cracked down within Yasin, okay, and they lost everything. In fact, they did not get nothing much from their scam, but they did ran away with some of the money that was already wire transferred to me, and they stole it through mail probably. I do not know exactly what are all the payments that you guys sent through mail to me. Okay, but there was one batch of the income that I specifically requested. That time was when Charlie Munger was still alive. And I was jokingly telling to my legal counsel, I said, you guys send me my income. I know I make this much of profits and I want my income back in Malaysia, but don't send all of it. Just send a little bit, okay? But when you convert in ringgit Malaysia, it's quite a lot. It's close to a few hundred million. And then that batch of money has been siphoned or hijacked or blocked somehow. It never came to me until today. No bank officer has contacted me and tell, hey miss, you have this special money in your previous bank account that we have closed down. Do you know that? No integrity on that part, on the bank. Whichever bank that you guys have sent that batch of money to, they should have the moral obligation or integrity to contact the money recipients about the money that has come in, because it wasn't a money laundering payment. It was my income that came in. And if the bank has been usurping that money, banks has to be held accountable. Okay, even you are bank, the money in the trust, you don't have the right to usurp it. You don't have the right, like say, to use it to build businesses. You don't have that right, you know, and not unless the trust owner specifically say or issue you a authorization to use it as collateral. Okay, when it went into the bank fraudulently, that itself is already considered a fraudulent, illegal money. That's why it was clamped down through money laundering case. Okay, so maybe those of you are not following this, you don't know. But my investigators, they all know what's going on. They know, they knew what happened to me. I was stripped of everything. My reader following my case have been crying because of what happened to me. I mean, I appreciate that you guys feel the pain that I was feeling, okay? Because all this money, I don't have to go through all this, okay? I have so-called cracked the code and unlocked our inheritance since 2019, and I'm the one who've been doing a lot of charitable works or release of funding to a lot of countries actually, not just for US or for Malaysia. But usually I try to do the disbursement on a more general basis, okay, for so that many of our stakeholders company can not company stakeholders countries can benefit from it. When it comes to companies, okay, we talk about my trust companies. Actually, our trust owns lots of companies throughout the world. It's not just in Malaysia. Like I said, I told you guys, this is a global trust, and it owns a lot of assets. It owns a lot of lands. It owns a lot of some also it owns some countries. So it's difficult for me to explain everything like in one video. But basically, what made the thing a mess is because they use imposter and fake marriage. Okay, that was the attempt to steal our inheritance, and they did get away with some of the cases. And we were trying very hard. I'm pushing very hard for investigators to claw back those assets. Um, like for developers, there's no choice. They have to take up take up bank facility or bridging loans or whatever loans that they can get. Otherwise, we will have to press charges as money laundering case. There's too many people trying to, play the part as the heir. They are not. They even try to be the grantor, but they're not. Executors, I say yes. There are lots of executors because our trust cannot function without executors. But that's the problems. People try to hijack the money inside the trust, and that become a real problem. If if they never try to hijack the money, all this unnecessary death also wouldn't have occurred. There's a lot of people has been assassinated because of it, because of their wrongdoings. They try to cover up and they assassinate people. Okay, please do more arrests. I hope more arrests are needed. Thanks.